Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's the penultimate game of the year between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Jose Quintana is on the mound for game 2. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's got over 200 innings, which tells me he's thrown deep into a lot of ball games. Looking to do the same here in this one.
Alcides Escobar makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Shortstop, number 2.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Dickerson over to his left. Oh, and he whiffs on it. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. And he is in there.
Well, I'm not sure if this will wind up being a triple. It really should be a 3-base error. I mean, here it is. He was there in plenty of time. He just winds up with a handful of air. And they are going to hit him with an E. It's well deserved.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Eric, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
But always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in game number 2.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey is in the lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. He's got the highest batting average of anyone in the lineup, and he thrives on coming up big in clutch situations. And if he can continue being productive, it's really going to help this offense put crooked numbers on the board.
Buster Posey comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
Into the box now, Travis Shaw. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
2 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Pujols has got it, and the side is retired. So 1 run scored without the benefit of a hit, 1 error, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 1 and the Reds nothing. Drew Smyly out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, he threw real well in his last start. He threw 8 innings, but he ended up with a no decision. They've got to help him a little more in this one.
Gene Segura comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. EK, one of your old ball clubs, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Well, everything looked okay here on the pickup and transfer, but then you see him just fire this thing straight into the box seats down there. That's going to be scored in E5 and a lucky souvenir baseball for one of the fans.
Mookie Betts will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown.
And he hit over 300 during the last month, so he's seeing it really well right now.
Smiley comes set. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Lagares. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1. So a run batted in there on the double as they've come back to tie the game at 1 in the opening frame. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in, and as you can see, it's another early RBI opportunity for the National League leader in that category.
Yep, and he's right up there among the league leaders in batting average, too.
He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. No one out with a runner at second. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. A quick out number one. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Steve, how do they go about trying to start out the month with a win?
Hey, just keep doing what they've been doing. They lead the league in slugging percentage. Work the ball down the lines and in the gaps. Continue to get those extra base hits that have been so crucial for them, and they're going to be successful.
Corey Dickerson will step forward now. Currently third in the National League batting race to begin playing.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Well, Matt, Drummond is a really well-respected umpire. Pretty rare that anyone has a major beef with the way he calls a strike count.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Lagares looks up. Gone! So a two-run shot to left center. 24 home runs for him on the season. And it gives the Reds a 3-1 lead.
This is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Albert Pujols will stand in. A big power threat here, to say the least. Currently third in home runs in the National League.
Well, and that's exactly what you want from your corner infielders. You got to love having those big boys down the lines that drive the ball out of the yard.
Tapped out in front of home. Posey scoops it up in time to first, and there are two away. And with that, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, Mark Trumbo not known for his defense. Really that prodigious power, that great home run hitting ability. But he does play a solid first base, plays well in the outfield, and even has spent some time at third. But remember, he's not getting paid to catch the ball. He's getting paid to hit it.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Turning for second is Castellanos. And he will stroll in there standing with a two-out double.
Well, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Jimmy Paredes will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home. From the stretch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. For Castellanos, that's now 25 doubles for him this season. high and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Trumbo. Still going back. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. And they've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Derek Norris will stand in now, and you can see the splits on your screen. He's been exceptionally good against left-handed pitching to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Tap fouled at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, just couldn't put him away right there. You'll see the sequence. He was able to foul off 2 straight 0-2 pitches, and then finally he finds a pitch that he could do something with, and he's on board.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play.
Oh, man, did he absolutely crush the ball last month. He hit over 400. One of the most dangerous hitters in baseball right now.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
I'm pretty sure this is not what that man right there had in mind. He's watched this guy really struggle here in the first inning.
A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And it's hard to be patient sometimes when you see your teammates walking up there and having great at-bats. You want to get in on the act too, but you can't go helping a guy out.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Cincinnati. It's the Reds 5 and the Cubs 1.
It's funny. 1 run on no hits.
Mark Trumbo will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ballgame.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
We'll move forward now to the bottom of inning number 2. Gene Segura will start things off in the home second, and they've got to be licking their chops after that first inning output.
Yeah, and I think if you're a guy getting your second at-bat of the game and it's only the 2nd inning, you know things are going pretty well.
Back goes Lagares. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
And this is what he's got to do out there. Just focus on the task ahead. It'd be easy to go into his shell after giving up those 2 home runs in the first inning, but he knows they're counting on him to give him a few more innings, so he'll need to respond.
Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
This is skied out toward right. Trumbo has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
And he's going right through him here in the second. That's 2 pitches and 2 outs. And, you know, quick innings like this early on, that can really pay off later in the game.
Edwin Encarnacion is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is really amazing, and everybody's looking at this now. It gets harder and harder to do when people are paying attention.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pacheco in foul ground, and that ends the inning. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time. Welcome back to Cincinnati for Major League Baseball on the show from Great American Ballpark. Jordan Pacheco will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Quintana gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate and the count remains 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, they still don't have any hits, but at least they've got themselves a leadoff walk. And the way things are going, I think they'll happily take that.
Striding into the box, Alcides Escobar. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
You know, looking back at Escobar's production in the 2015 ALCS, it's a pretty good reason he was named MVP of that series. He hit a blistering .478. That's called carrying a ball club.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
He's safe.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Hanley Ramirez stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or 2.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Comes set. Now the pitch. Got him.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Buster Posey is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The tag here by Norris is not in time, and the run's in to score.
What are you doing, you fucking moron?
Travis Shaw
Are you
is into the
fucking
box for
kidding
his
me?
second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time out.
Yeah, and I can guarantee you he wanted that swing back, too. He got a fastball to hit, and it seemed like he put a good swing on it, but he just missed it.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Already 40 pitches now here in the first few innings.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, he's going to have to start pitching to contact a little bit more, or else he may not make it 5 innings.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
And this battery knows full well that this guy's been scuffling lately. So they're not messing around here. They're coming right after him.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You
Good.
can't
Bring his
go
ass up.
down looking
Fuck
here.
that.
You've got to put this ball in play.
He's
Really off to a tough start in this series. Remember, he had the hat trick in Game 1 yesterday, and now he's got another strikeout here. Sometimes when you get in a rut like this, they're not always easy to climb out of.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
You've got options here, so you don't need to go after this guy if you don't want to.
Hit to third, taken in by Castellanos. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Reds lead it 5-3.
Good.
Albert Pujols digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And this is a really important inning for him right here. Your guys go out there and get you a couple runs. You want to throw up a 0, come back in, and see if they can't get you some more.
Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
And now all of a sudden on the mound, this has gone from a wasted start to he's got some important innings to pitch here. This is back to being a ball game, so he could make up for those early struggles with a 1-2-3 here.
Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Boy, they're just hacking at everything. I mean, everything.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Closing fast, and he makes the diving catch.
Wow, tough play. Yeah, there's a ball right there, not hit very hard, so he's got to cover some ground in a very short amount of time, and he lays out there to pull it in. Nice play.
Nice.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Paredes. As he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. In the air out toward right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Reds are down in order, and it remains 5-3. Scott Van Slyke is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
No, stay inside. You're in your underwear. You can't go
Quintana's
outside.
ready. Here comes the first pitch.
Crazy animal.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though, so he's going to have to go grab a seat.
Into the box now, Devin Travis. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Blackman is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
Now in the box, Juan Lagares. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. It wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 3 runs, just 2 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. This is skied out to deep center field. Back goes Betts. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're still down 5-3. Derek Norris is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Launched to right field and deep. Trumbo going back on it to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run.
Wow, I can't believe that went out.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and it's now 6-3.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Now batting.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Charlie Blackmon.
Hit sharply toward the right side. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Now batting, shortstop, Segura.
Things are not really going his way out there for him at all. I mean, that's already 8 hits he's allowed in just 3+ innings. It's hard to imagine him turning things around the way he's thrown the ball so far.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Out in front of it, strike 1. Now the 0-1. High fly ball out to deep right field. Trumbo looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Holy shit.
A 2-run blast
like
to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as they open it up to 8-3.
Well, they're starting to make it look awfully easy out there. When he gets a pitch he can handle, this becomes their 2nd home run here in the inning. So they're starting to get some pretty good swings against him now.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Brett Oberholzer is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Legara's on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Now batting.
Jesus Christ, it's like the batting's on easy. This never happens.
This is his 2nd hit of the ball game, and this one goes for extra bases. You can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
I can hit lefties.
Edwin Encarnacion now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The early hit total about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Hit to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. 1 away.
Well, you're not going to advance that runner if you're going to hit the ball right there. This forces them to hold at second base, and depending on how things turn out from here, that could very easily wind up costing you a run.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
Yeah, you might have seen the shortstop bird dogging him a little bit there at second base, and that's going to open up a good-sized hole on the left side of the infield. As you see, the ball just gets shot right through that gap to put runners at first and third now.
Albert Pujols will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Escobar. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More of the show. Leading off the inning, Jordan Pacheco, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Time to join this one now in the bottom of inning number 5.
Leading off for the Reds,
Nick Castellanos comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares giving chase. 1 down.
now
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
Jimmy Paredes strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oberholzer gets the sign and the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. There is Travis. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
The catcher Derek Norris is in, as he'll go after the first pitch and send one softly out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to set down the Reds, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Travis Shaw will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress.
leading off for the Reds,
Charlie Blackmon will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Hit hard towards center and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as we take a look at the Reds leaders in that category, you can see his name tops the chart.
Yeah, and when a guy can post numbers like that, his teammates just expect him to produce game after game. He's a hit machine for them.
Gene Segura will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Oh, and they've got him picked off. Now a snap throw to first, but the runner's back easily.
Simple throw over there.
smoked on the ground left side. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Mookie Betts will dig in. He doubled his last time.
And remember, he jumped all over that first pitch, so don't be surprised if he does it here again.
Oberholzer pauses. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The tag from Posey is right there, and he is gone at home plate.
Here's a situation where any run you can get to add on to your lead, it's an important one. But this never really had much of a chance of panning out as they tag him out at the plate easily.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Line toward the gap in left center. Van Slyke is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Alcides Escobar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th. Corey Dickerson will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. Now, I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Here's Albert now.
First baseman, Albert.
As this is on the ground softly down to third. Pacheco charging this one. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
There you see the numbers from his last appearance, and they are not too good. He gave up a run, and he took the loss in relief. He's going to look to bounce back right here.
Nick Castellanos digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, second baseman, Jimmy Paredes.
Jimmy Paredes strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Taken high and deep to right. Trumbull racing back at the track. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run. Leading off the inning, Travis Shaw, and they'll need him to get something going here. Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now.
Leading off for the Reds,
Derek Norris gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Down on the shins and missed with it, ball 1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and that average, it'll climb a few more points.
Liner towards second. In there, a base hit.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his third hit in 4 trips, all of them singles. He's been a tough out all game long.
Settling in now, Gene Segura. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set and the pitch. There's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Mookie Betts comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
Yeah, and pretty much any glimmer of hope for those guys in the field would have to be gone if he comes through with a big knock right here.
Grounded back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one on the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
Well, 3 singles, and that had him in position to really put together a huge inning. But one ground ball might just put an end to those thoughts. The run does come in to score from third, but this is a costly double play with the bases loaded and nobody out. Now there's 2 outs.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third.
Tack on another run there. They put up 11 now in the ball game, and this offense is definitely running on all cylinders.
Corey Dickerson steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Lagares giving chase, and that retires the side. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. The Reds are on top. Jordan Pacheco will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.